Pin. Noun. A thin piece of metal with a sharp point at one end and a round head at the other, used especially for fastening pieces of cloth. A small brooch or badge. A steel rod used to join the ends of fractured bones while they heal. A metal peg that holds down the activating lever of a hand grenade, preventing its explosion. Short for hairpin. A peg around which one string of a musical instrument is fastened. A metal projection from a plug or an integrated circuit which makes an electrical connection with a socket or another part of a circuit. A stick with a flag placed in a hole to mark the hole's position. In bowling, one of a set of bottle-shaped wooden pieces that are arranged in an upright position at the end of a lane in order to be toppled by a rolling ball. Legs. An attack on a piece or pawn which is thereby pinned. A half-Birkin cask of beer. Verb. Attach or fasten with a pin or pins in a specified position. Fix blame or responsibility for something on someone. Hold someone firmly in a specified position so they are unable to move. Hinder or prevent a piece or pawn from moving because of the danger to a more valuable piece standing behind it along the line of attack. Noun. An identified number allocated to an individual by a bank or other organization and used for validating electronic transactions. Pole. Noun. A long, slender, rounded piece of wood or metal, typically used with one end placed in the ground as a support for something. A long, slender, flexible rod of wood or fiberglass, used by a competitor in pole vaulting. A young tree with a straight, slender trunk and no lower branches. Short for ski pole. A wooden shaft fitted in the front of a cart or carriage drawn by animals and attached to their yokes or collars. A simple fishing rod. A linear or square rod. Verb. Propel a boat by pushing a pole against the bottom of a river, canal, or lake. Noun. Either of the two locations, North Pole or South Pole, on the surface of the earth or of a celestial object, which are the northern and southern ends of the axis of rotation. Either of the 2 points at which the axis of a sphere intersects its surface. A fixed point to which other points or lines are referred. An extremity of the main axis of a cell, organ, or part. Each of the 2 opposite points on the surface of a magnet at which magnetic forces are strongest. Each of 2 terminal, positive and negative, of an electric cell, battery, or machine. One of 2 opposed or contradictory principles or ideas. Short for pole position. A native or inhabitant of Poland, or a person of Polish descent. Pop. Verb. Make a light explosive sound. Cause someone to burst, making a pop. Of a person's ears. Make a small popping sound within the head as pressure is equalized, typically because of a change of altitude. Heat popcorn or another foodstuff until it bursts open. Go somewhere for a short time, often without notice. Put or move something somewhere quickly. Of a person's eyes, bulge or appear to bulge when opened wide, especially as an indication of surprise. Appear brighter or more striking in juxtaposition with something of a different or complementary color. Take or inject a drug. Pawn something. Of a batter, hit a pop fly. Of a pitcher, cause a batter to pop up. Noun. A light explosive sound. A carbonated soft drink. a patch of bright color. A ball hit high in the air but not deep, providing an easy catch. An attempt. Adverb. With a light explosive sound. Adjective. Relating to commercial popular music, especially of a technical, scientific, or academic subject made accessible to the general public, popularized. Noun. Commercial popular music, in particular accessible tuneful music of the kind popular since the 1950s and sometimes contrasted with rock, soul, or other forms of popular music. A pop record or song. Another term for father. A piece of flavored ice or ice cream on a stick. Abbreviation. Population. Point of presence, denoting equipment that acts as access to the internet. Point of purchase, denoting products or promotions located adjacent to a retail checkout or cashier. Post, noun. A long, sturdy piece of timber or metal set upright in the ground and used to support something or as a marker. A goalpost. A starting post or winning post. A piece of writing, image, or other item of content published online, typically on a blog or social media website. Verb. Display a notice in a public place. Put notices on or in. Announce or publish something, especially a financial result. Publish the name of a member of the armed forces as missing or dead. Publish a piece of writing, image, or other item of content online, typically on a blog or social media website. If a player or team achieve or record a particular score or result. Noun. The official service or system that delivers letters and parcels. Letters and parcels delivered. A single collection or delivery of letters or parcels, used in names of newspapers. One of a series of couriers who carries mail on horseback between fixed stages. A person or vehicle that carries mail. Verb. Send a letter or parcel via the postal system. In bookkeeping, enter an item in a ledger. Complete a ledger by posting transactions. Travel with relays of horses. Travel with haste, hurry. Adverb. With haste. Noun. A position of paid employment, a job. A place where someone is on duty or where a particular activity is carried out. A place where a soldier, guard, or police officer is stationed or that they patrol. A force stationed as a permanent position or camp, a garrison. A local group in an organization of military veterans. The status or rank of full-grade captain in the Royal Navy. Verb. Send someone to a particular place to take up an appointment. Station someone, especially a soldier, guard, or police officer, in a particular place. Preposition. Subsequent to. After. Pot. Noun. A container, typically rounded or cylindrical, and of ceramic, ware, or metal, used for storage or cooking. Any of various containers made for a particular purpose. A container for holding drink, especially beer. The contents of any pot. The total sum of the bets made on a round in poker and other card games. All the money contributed by a group of people for a particular purpose. A pot belly. A toilet. Verb. Plant in a flower pot. Preserve food, especially meat or fish, in a sealed pot or jar. Another term for pocket. Hit or kill someone or something by shooting. Noun. Cannabis. A shot aimed at someone or something. a pot shot, chiefly in rugby, an attempt to score a goal with a kick. Verb, score a goal. Noun, short for potentiometer. Abbreviation, potentiometer. Potato, noun, a starchy plant tuber which is one of the most important food crops, cooked and eaten as a vegetable. The plant of the nightshade family that produces the potato tuber on underground runners. Power, noun, the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. The capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. Political or social authority or control, especially that exercised by a government. A right or authority that is given or delegated to a person or body. The military strength of a state. A state or country, especially one viewed in terms of its international influence and military strength. A person or organization that is strong or influential within a particular context. A supernatural being, deity, or force. In traditional Christian angelology, the sixth highest order of the ninefold celestial hierarchy, denoting something associated with people who hold authority and influence, especially in the context of business or politics. Used in the names of movements aiming to enhance the status of a specified group. Physical strength and force exerted by something or someone. Capacity or performance of an engine or other device. Denoting a sports player, team, or style of play that makes use of power rather than finesse. The magnifying capacity of a lens. Energy that is produced by mechanical, electrical, or other means and used to operate a device. Electrical energy supplied to an area, building, etc. Driven by electrical energy. The time rate of doing work, measured in watts or less frequently horsepower. The number of times a certain number is to be multiplied by itself. Verb. Supply a device with mechanical or electrical energy. Switch a device on or off. Move or travel with great speed or force. Direct something, especially a ball, with great force. Pure, adjective. Not mixed or adulterated with any other substance or material. Without any extraneous or unnecessary elements. Free of any contamination. Wholesome and untainted by immorality, especially that of a sexual nature. Of a sound. Perfectly in tune and with a clear tone. Of an animal or plant. Of unmixed origin or descent. Of a subject of study, dealing with abstract concepts and not practical application. Of a vowel, not joined with another to form a diphthong. Involving or containing nothing else but. Sheer, used for emphasis.